Whether you're heading to your first race weekend or your 100th, there is some essential race weekend gear that you need to have. Whether it's just going to make your overall experience more comfortable or enhance the on-track action, here are 5 pieces of gear to take your race weekend to the next level. Everything that I talk about here today will be linked down in the show notes. Just a note that they are Amazon affiliate links, so I will make a small commission off of it, but it will not cost you a single extra penny. Let's face it, lots of the time when you head to the track, the PA systems are absolute garbage. And really, you're lucky if you can even hear what's coming through them before the cars hit the track. That's why it's essential that you bring a pocket radio with you so you can stay tuned in to what's going on. Now, lots of tracks actually broadcast the commentary on our local radio frequency, but also some series such as NASCAR, they actually have an app that you can download and listen to the commentary as well. This under $20 option is my radio of choice. Just make sure to bring a better set of earbuds than what comes with them. Now, if you really want to level up your setup, then consider getting a handheld scanner. A scanner like this will allow you to listen into your favorite drivers and teams communicate with one another while they're out on track. Just a note though, this is entirely dependent on the series that you're going to watch, as well as the radio frequencies that they're operating in, whether it's an analog or a digital signal. Definitely do some research before you go out and get one of these scanners. I don't think anybody's going to disagree here. A cooler is an absolute must for a race weekend. Nobody wants to settle into their seat, watch the on-track action, and have to get up and go and get their food or their drink every time that they feel thirsty. That's why whenever possible, I like to bring a rolling cooler with me. Having a rolling cooler means that I can pack everything up into this nice compact cooler, and I don't have to actually carry it around because I can roll it around. It's also pretty convenient if I want to pile some stuff on it, and one less thing to carry around. I can just put it on the cooler and roll it around with that. Just make sure before you bring a nice rolling cooler into the track that you've checked to make sure that the track allows coolers of that size and that they are not limited to just soft-sided coolers. An absolutely essential item for any race weekend is a portable battery pack. Now, this is a pretty standard item that most of you probably already have. If you don't, they can run you as little as $15. But considering that you're probably going to be using your phone to take pictures, video, maybe you're going to be paying for some concession snacks with the Apple Pay or Google Pay. Heck, your ticket is probably on your phone. With all that considered, you can't afford to run out of power while you're at the track. That's why bringing a battery pack or even packing an extra battery pack in your bag is never going to be a bad idea. Now look, I get it. A battery pack, maybe not the most exciting item that you want to be bringing to the track, but this next one, will help you level up your setup just a little bit more. And for me, I consider this a must-have when I go to the track, especially if I'm sitting trackside and don't have access to one of those big TVs to follow the action. Now, this phone and tablet holder, what it allows me to do is to put it down, put my phone into it, put my tablet into it, bring up the race stream if I want to, so I can follow the action wherever it's going on out on track. Perhaps bring up live timing and scoring. You have access to the internet. The world's your oyster. You can bring up anything that you want that's going to enhance your viewing experience for the race that's going on right in front of you. It's going to allow you to keep up to date with things that are going on in other portions of the track when many of the other people around you aren't going to know what the heck is going on. When I went to CTMP back in the summer, this was the single item that I was the happiest that I brought with me, as I could follow along with live scoring. I could follow along with the live stream and keep up to date. If there was a yellow flag that was thrown, I knew what was going on, and I wasn't left there wondering or listening for the subpar speaker audio. Also, bonus points, if you brought the cooler as well, then you have a nice platform to put this stand on, and the tablet can be right there in front of you. Before we continue, let's rapid fire some small items that you can fit in your backpack that'll make your track experience more enjoyable. A drawstring bag or backpack so that you can carry all of this gear that I'm talking about around with you. Earplugs or a good set of headphones, because depending on the cars that you're seeing, they can be very loud, and I highly, highly recommend this if you're bringing kids to the track. Sunscreen and a hat. You really don't want to be that guy that is peeling for a month after the race weekend. A rain poncho or an umbrella. umbrella. Look, I get it. You don't want to carry rain gear around. Just bring a garbage bag with you for all I care. When you're in line with thousands of people trying to leave and the sky opens up on you, you're going to be glad that you had that garbage bag to cover yourself with. And a Sharpie, so your favorite driver can sign your hat. In my opinion, the most important piece of race weekend gear is a good chair. Whether you're doing general admission and need to bring your own lawn chair, or whether you're sitting up in the bleachers, it is absolutely critical to your enjoyment of a race weekend that you are comfortable while you're watching the action. If you're going to be sitting in the plastic bucket style seats, well, they might not be all that comfortable, so I might consider bringing a cushion like this. These are easy to carry around, and many have a zipper or storage compartment that allow you to treat it like an impromptu bag that you can put things in. Just remember to take stuff out before you sit on it. When it comes to sitting in the bleachers, you might be fine with just bringing that cushion that I talked about, but it might not be a bad idea to have a little bit more back support. In this case, I would consider a stadium style seat. This folds up nice and easy for easy transport in and out and around the track. It also usually provides some storage for you to put some additional snacks or other belongings into to carry around. And finally, there are the lawn chair warriors. My personal favorite chair is this Coleman one. It offers a nice large seat and it features plenty of storage to put, again, snacks, any of your belongings into. And the big plus on it is it even has a mini cooler built in. Now, my personal favorite motorsport series to follow is the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship that features some very long races that you definitely want to make sure you are prepared for. You can dive headfirst into the world of IMSA right here. I want to shout out the support from all of our early patron supporters. If you too want to support the show, then you can head to patreon.com/offintheyes's. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope everyone has a great race weekend and doesn't go off in the S's.